It's an incredibly exciting day for me. Growing up in the Midwest, Indiana basketball was as big of a deal as I can remember. So to be able to come here into such a quality community in a great school like Harrison, in a lot of ways is a dream come true for me as a basketball coach. I spent 10 years in college coaching. I was a graduate assistant basketball coach at Ashland University in Ashland, Ohio. After that, I had the opportunity to move out west for 6 years and spent 3 years at a Division I nationally recognized junior college at Cochise College in Douglas, Arizona, and then I spent 3 years as a Division I assistant at Southern Utah University. And then I had the opportunity to become a head coach and moved to Florida, where I was able to meet my wife, and we just had our young son just turned 1 last Wednesday, so I spent 5 years as a head coach there, and I'm really looking forward to finding a place where we can establish our roots as a family in a great community like West Lafayette, and being a school is impressive overall as Harrison. And we have the expectation that our basketball program on a daily basis is going to work extremely hard to make the people of the Harrison community extremely proud. Obviously there's a lot of really good teams in the conference. There's a lot of individual really good players, and I really meant it when I said that I wouldn't want it anywhere else. I like the challenge of playing against quality teams. I think for the kids that makes it exciting. But we're going to have to go through a learning process to learn how to compete against that level of competition, especially with the lack of experience that we have. But we're going to go about it in a way where we're just going to concentrate on ourselves and getting better on a daily basis. And you won't hear us make excuses about our lack of experience. We're going to work to get better every day, and throughout the process, we're going to be competitive. The move from Florida is in a lot of ways a family decision. My wife's from St. Louis. My whole family's still in Ohio. So family-wise, we're kind of splitting the difference between our two families. And that's exciting for us, that grandparents can get here to see our son grow up. But basketball-wise, coming to a place where there's a great deal of excitement and importance placed on the game of basketball professionally, that means a lot to me, and you couldn't be in a better place. It's really an honor to be selected, and like I said, taking over from a program that's had such stability for the last 19 years is a great honor, and I take it as a great responsibility that we're going to continue the tradition of the program and try to enhance it as we put our stamp on it. Well, I think this is an important first step to be able to sit down with them and in more detail tell them what we're going to be about, and the expectations that we have both on and off the court from the very first day. When you're a part of a basketball program, you're representing something much greater than yourselves. And I want to make sure from the very first moment we have the chance to be together that they understand what my expectations are.
We're very excited. As I mentioned a few minutes ago, we had 43 applicants. He's been our #1 guy, and kind of very highly recommended basketball-wise, and his classroom teaching. All of his references speak so highly of him. We're very excited just from the standpoint that the job is filled now. We can move forward, and the kids are ready to get going, and so is Coach Rinehart. So this is a great day for us. Absolutely, and I think Coach Rinehart touched on that, the tradition that's already been established, the foundation that's here. A change in the guard, probably a little different philosophy, maybe a little different style, but he's going to come in and establish his own program, which we would want any head coach to do. And so, yeah, it's been a long time since we've hired one, and to find the guy that fit exactly the description of what we wanted, it's just an exciting day for all of us. I think there's a couple of things that really jumped out at us. His passion for the game and his passion for students in general. And going back and looking at some of the things he accomplished when he was in Florida, he started a booster club. His wife helped coordinate concessions. They're school people, and they want to be here. I think he's going to provide stability for us, and hopefully, we don't have to hire another basketball coach for several years down the road.